Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Dr. Carl. It's actually in the morning this side right now. So at the moment I'm taking the video, that's why I'm saying good morning. But basically, today I'm going to be talking about why we should study Earth System Sciences in the Eastern Cape for me to apply for the post of co-lecturing for the 2018 period and for the 2018 HPWs. So today I'm going to be explaining that South Africa, generally, I'm going to bring out the point of why the Earth System Sciences is basically supposed to be studied in South Africa and why is it more special to study it in South Africa. So looking at South Africa's climatic conditions, landscape, and the environment, and actually the human factor or the anthropological factors, we can come to the conclusion that we can see that South Africa has got different cultures, it has got different diversities, it has got different people from different cultural backgrounds. So basically, if one needs to study Earth System Sciences, should come to South Africa because you can be able to meet information from different people and different cultures and accumulate information of how things are done in different environments, how people adapt to different environments, how animals, when it comes to how people adapt to the living standards of different cultures, the Xhosas, the Zulus, the Pedi, and you can able to enhance information from a historical background of those different cultures and those different environments. So now looking at the ocean environment, we can come to the conclusion that the oceans of South Africa are special because we have got the Agulhas Current and the Benguela Current all meeting at the bottom of South Africa. So one can be able to identify the movement of the conveyor belt, though other scientists argue that it doesn't exist. One can be able to find the movement of the conveyor belt, the movement of and the biomes and the animals that live in these two different oceans, the plants, all the type of information that you need to identify. When you're in South Africa, you can be able to test both from the two different currencies, from the two different perspectives. You can be able to get that type of information from South Africa. Now looking at the climatic conditions of South Africa, you can see that South Africa has got all the types of different climates that you need to be able to extract all the types of information. You can see that there's a desert environment. You can see it in the Northern Cape. You can find that there is the savanna environment. You can see it in the from the Gauteng. You can see it in some parts of KZN. You can see it in some parts of the KZN, some parts of the Gauteng, some part of Mpumalanga, where you can find that you can be able to get information from the savanna perspective. From the Mediterranean type of climate, when looking at the climate of South Africa, these different provinces or these different places have got different type of climatic conditions. Looking at the desert, I told you that the desert type of climate can be found in the Northern Cape. So that means that you can be able to test and you can be able to accumulate the richest type of information from within one country without even moving from one place to the other. You can simply go, if you want desert environment, if you want to see the biomes of a desert environment, you just go to the Northern Cape. If you want to see the biomes of the savanna environment, you just go and see it in the KZN, or you can find it in Mpumalanga or whatsoever places. So now, when looking at now I've just talked about the biomes, you can also find that South Africa has got all the 7 biomes that you need: the oceanic, the forest, the fynbos, the grassland, the Nama Karoo, the savanna, the succulent Karoo, and the thicket. All these types of biomes, you can find them within one country, within one environment, within one space, which is in South Africa. So in conclusion, when looking at these different things, we can simply say that South Africa is a special place to study Earth System Science because South African climatic conditions generally range from the Mediterranean, the southern corner of South Africa, to temperate in the interior plateau, and also subtropical in the northwest. So a small area in the northern case also, the one that I talked about, which has got a desert environment, and the most of the country is warm and sunny days and cool nights, and rainfall generally occurs during summer in November, and also southwest of Cape Town. So you can see that when you're looking at South Africa, it's one of the most special places where you can be able to study environments where rainfall falls in winter, which is in the Western Cape, right? And also you can be able to identify these different environments from within one space, which is South Africa. So generally, I hope you consider me as for the process of co-lecturing in 2018. Thank you very much for such an opportunity. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Have a good selection process. Hoping to see you next year in 2018. Thank you very much.